Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we are showcasing a rank 1 shiny Pelipper. This season, in season 3, Pelipper actually became viable and I wanted to test it out, and boy did it do more than I even thought it could do. It's so spammy and I really enjoy using this Pokemon. We paired it up with our old friend Registeel, which the nerf did not hurt at all. I mean, just one more lock on to get to a flash cannon, and the focus blast hurts just as much. I mean, it took a little bit of the damage away, but it doesn't really hurt any of the matchups. And we put double steel with Galarian Stunfisk as a safe swap, so it lures out the fighter or the fire type, and we have whoever in the back to run wild. So this is actually a really great team. I really enjoy using this team, but the showcase is this shiny Pelipper. Wait till you see how it spams the meta. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Like, once again, I'm getting a lot of views from people that aren't subscribers, so just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. It's going to be a long season, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey. So let's just get into the battles. Without further ado, let's just do this. Rank 1 shiny Pelipper coming at you guys. All right, guys, until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Remember, you guys are awesome. All right, hope you. All right, guys, are you ready for some rank 1 shiny Pelipper action? Let's get into these battles now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are amazing. Let's get into it, boys and girls. Pelipper into a Stunfisk. This is actually a great matchup for Pelipper. It takes it, and I'm going to have to use a shield to win this matchup. But overall, Pelipper wins this. And look how quick we get to those weather balls, man. It's just so spammy. And this rock slide, one rock slide does not take us out, but we need to shield at least one of these to win this matchup. And we're going to get to another weather ball before they get to another rock slide. They're going to have to shield this up. Otherwise, it's probably going to take them out at this range, and it would have. Okay, they shielded up. This rock slide, I'm not going to shield, and it won't take us out. And we'll be able to get to another weather ball before they get to another rock slide. So it looks like they knew that, and a great swap on their part into their Skarmory. This is going to do a decent chip damage, and we're going to go right into our Registeel here. And we're going to see how much Focus Blast does to a Skarmory here. It doesn't take too, I mean, it would have taken out at this range, I think, before the nerf, but at this point it actually helps me out because this flash cannon, I mean, this Focus Blast doesn't take it out, and we're actually going to be able to lock on farm and get all this energy up. We're not going to shield anything this Skarmory has to throw at us, and we're going to continue to lock on farm down, and we're able to get all this energy for the Stunfisk that comes back in, and we're just going to Focus Blast, and I'm going to play around with this. Takes it out, and who's their last Pokemon? It's a Lantern. Okay, I wasn't too sure if I was going to be able to get to the Focus Blast, so we just went Flash Cannon, and hopefully we get the shield, and we do get the shield. So we're going to go right into our Stunfisk here. We have our shield to shield the Hydro Pump, and then one Earthquake is going to be one-shot this Lantern at this range. I think it actually one-shot at full health, because with the stab and Earthquake coming at you, Lantern, and boom, down goes Lantern. All right, first game, first win. Shiny Pelipper did some work. He's going to continue to do some work throughout this set. As you can see, all the different teams I've been trying out, but this team right here is this. I love it, and I'm going to stick with it and get even better with it. All right, we got Pelipper into Skarmory. This is not an ideal lead, but we can work with this. And in the future, I think I'm actually going to shield the first Sky Attack. I think I can actually win this matchup. Weather balls do start to chunk away, and I'll be able to probably get to 2 weather balls almost before. And I don't know if I'll actually win. I got to look at the sims, but I actually let the Sky Attack go through because I didn't want to use my shields at this point. So we're going to get this weather ball off and then swap into Registeel. And like I said, it baits out the Mud Boys or whatever steel counter they have. So now I'm not going to have my Stunfisk to run wild. As long as we can get this this Wish-Cast, if we can get this Wish-Cast low enough to bring in Pelipper to take it out. So we're going to actually not shield anything up here. We should be able to get to another Focus Blast, and you're going to see how much damage it does to a Wish-Cast. It's still going to take 2 Focus Blasts to kill a Wish-Cast no matter what, so it really didn't even nerf that much. So you can see it didn't take a lot less damage. I mean, it did just as much really as the old Focus Blast, and they actually gave up switch advantage, which is great. So now I can bring in my Stunfisk on their Skarmory, and we got all that energy up on our Pelipper, and I was actually going to commit to the full farm down on the Skarmory. And they bring in a Tentacool. Okay, we're going to try for the bait here and try to get that last shield. We're going to go Rock Slide, and they actually called our bait. That was good on our opponent's end. So now we're going to go for that Earthquake. If it does unshielded, it will take it out. And they shield it up, okay. And I have 2 shields here, so I'm actually going to shield this up no matter what it is, and it's actually an acid spray. So they good bait on their part, and they swap right into their wish cache, which I was trying to swap into my Pelipper, as you saw, but it didn't let me go. I was clicking it, but we have a weather ball ready, so this is going to be enough to take out the wish cache. And now we have this tentacle. We should be able to get to the earthquake before they hit us with anything, and they knew that. So good games, trainer. 2-0 hype with the Pelipper team. Man, this thing is just sick. I know that, you know, it's going to have some matchups where it's not ideal, but anytime you can pair up 2 powerhouses with such a great spammy Pokemon in the beginning, it's always a great team. So we got Pelipper and a Marowak. This is a great matchup for us. So they go right in their Registeel. So I'm going into my my Stunfisk here. I wasn't too sure exactly what I wanted to do because Pelipper can beat Registeel, but I want to save that Pelipper for that Marowak. It has a great matchup with it. So we actually let that Focus Blast go through. I wanted to see how much damage it actually did, and it did a decent amount of damage. So we're actually behind the 8 ball here, so we're going to have to shield this up. We had to shield up a move anyway, and I didn't want too much energy to have the Marowak to farm. So at this point, we're just going to go for a Rock Slide. We've gained up a little bit of energy, takes out the Registeel. They bring in their Skarmory here. Okay, that's kind of strange, but we'll take it. We're going to do as much Rock Slide damage as possible before it takes us out, and then we can just bring in our Registeel to wall up this Skarmory. So I'm not even worried about him farming up on me. So we're just Rock Sliding away on that Skarmory. We're down to shield, so we're just going to bring in our Registeel right now. And I thought they were going to swap instantly. So I have my switch box up, and they're not swapping. So I was kind of confused. So they're just going to go for another Sky Attack here. And at this point, I could have went for a Flash Cannon because I just realized it was a Brave Bird, and it lowers their defense. But we're just going to go make sure it's taken out. Focus Blast. So Marowak comes back in, and we have our Shiny Pelipper ready. We're going to just spam the hell out of this Marowak with these Weather Balls. And I should have known. Like, I thought maybe he was going to bait me to try to get my last shield before going for the nuke. So I should have shielded right here. But we called the bait, and we called it wrong. But it's okay. We're going to be able to get to another Weather Ball because those Fire Spins are resisted by Pelipper. We're going to have to shield this up now, even though I hate to shield a Bone Club, but we had to, otherwise we'd be taken out. And this should get the last shield here. And now we're going to go right into our Registeel and just get as much lock-on farm damage as possible. So we can come back in there and just farm down with wing attacks. We were hoping to get to a Flash Cannon, but we weren't able to. But Pelipper comes in and hits them with the wing attack before they can hit us with anything. So that was a good game. Very close, but Pelipper comes through in the clutch. All right, 3-0 hype. This is the one game I made a crucial mistake. We could have definitely won it. Pelipper into Azumarill. We can actually win this matchup. And I don't like to go for the bait at first, so I go straight Hurricane. Because most of the time, Azumarills are not going to want to shield their first move. And a lot of people don't know about Pelipper yet. So we're going to go straight Hurricane here. Watch how much damage this does to an Azumarill. Boom, that takes out almost, I'd say, 3/4 of the health. So we're going to have to shield this one up. And at this point, we can just go straight Weather Ball. We're going to build up a little bit more energy, get double Weather Balls here. This Weather Ball is going to be just enough to take out the Azumarill at this range. Actually, it wasn't, so one more Wing Attack. We have a Zapdos. Okay, I actually have a Shadow Zapdos, but that's for another day. Weather Ball coming through. Can we get to another one? We're not able to. So we're just going to bring in our Stunfisk here. Just completely wall this. And then they have a Stunfisk of their own in the back. So I blindly swapped into my Registeel because I wanted that Stunfisk on there. So this is not actually an ideal situation right now. We let the Earthquake go through. We're going to go for this Focus Blast right here to see if we get the last shield. And they actually let it go through also. Okay. But this is not ideal because they're going to be able to farm us down. And I have a Rock Slide ready, but I actually shouldn't have thrown the Rock Slide just right off the bat because it's not going to be enough to take it out. But we should be able to farm this thing down. This is where I'm going to make my mistake here. Not the farming part. They actually swip it to their Zapdos right here. And I go try to hit the Rock Slide, but we weren't able to. And we're going to go for the Rock Slide right here. It's going to get the last shield. Right here is where my mistake is. Not this. But I tried to over-farm. I should have just straight up went for the Rock Slide right off the bat. Right here, I should just went for the Rock Slide. Go for it. Take it out. But I was trying to build up to 2 Rock Slides to take out the Stunfisk, which I didn't even have to do that most likely. But in the end, good games, trainer. That's Shadow Zapdos doing some work. I definitely could have just rock slided it and then taken it out with mud shots. So Natinia 30 is up next. What you got for me in the closing matchup here? We got Shiftry into Pelipper. This is a great matchup for us. Leaf Blades do get spammy, but these wing attacks are super effective, and look how much they're chunking away. And at this point, I wanted to see how much a Leaf Blade would do, and it does a decent amount of damage. So we're just going to go straight Weather Ball. I know these are resisted, but with the combination of Weather Balls and the wing attacks, it will start to add up. Once again, they're going for another Leaf Blade, so I'm actually going to shield this one up, and I know I can win this matchup. Another Weather Ball, and they bring in their Skarmory. This is like a glowing trend. Skarmory is a safe swap. So we're just going to go right into our Registeel now. And once again, we saw this in the previous matchups. This Focus Blast will not take it out, but then we're going to be able to farm down with Lock On. It's a little bit out of Lock On farm range, but I'm actually going to commit to it because there's really nothing that this Skarmory can do to me. Flash Cannon, okay, go for it. Still going to Lock On farm you down. All right, Skarmory. All right, what they're going to bring in now? They bring it back in their Skarmory. Okay, we're just going to Flash Cannon this thing. It just tells me they got something really weak to steal in the back, which I got my Stunfisk, so I am not shielding anything here. I am okay with this. Foul Play will not take us out. And they actually bring in their Deoxys, which is okay. I'm going to Flash Cannon this thing. And Stunfisk completely walls all the moves that Deoxys has. Yes, counter is super effective, but all the charge moves really do nothing to Stunfisk. So this is a really favorable matchup for Stunfisk, especially when I have a shield advantage. Because I don't even want to shield anything this thing has to do. So we're just going to go Earthquake, and now Shiftry comes back in, and we get to a Rock Slide. So we're just going to shield this one up and Rock Slide this thing to death. And 4-1, the first set with Shiny Pelipper. Man, this thing is going to be a killer in Season 3. And I am happy to be able to showcase this thing right now. And this set got us to rank 6. It's just the beginning. We're going to keep this grind up. We're going to stay with this team, like I said, for a little bit. But I have another couple spicy picks that I'm going to showcase soon. But for right now, we're just going to see what this thing can do. So I hope you enjoyed. Until tomorrow, that rank 6, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now. If you guys enjoyed that video, Shiny Pelipper just waters down the meta. I know it's going to have a lot of play in Season 3, and I want to get better and better with it. And like you see, Registeel still has a lot of play. And when I'm pairing it up with another Steel type, it just lures out all the fire and fighting types, and it's just a great team. Like, I know it has a little bit of weaknesses, you know, if you don't get the lineup right, you know, if they have double fire, double counter, you know, it can get a little dicey, but that's with any team. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be a long journey, and just stay with me. This is my journey to rank 10. Hopefully this is the season where I do it, and I appreciate all the support. And this season, I want to get some shoutcasts in. So hit me up on Twitter, and maybe we can do something. I really want to give back to my viewers, and it made my day when a YouTuber shoutcasted me, like Rise to Occasion. He's just an amazing YouTuber. I hope you guys go check him out. But yeah, he shoutcasted me, and it set me off, and it made my day. So I want to do it to one of y'all. So hit me up on Twitter, NJBoy4L. And see what we can do. It's going to be, like I said, a long season. And, you know, I'd like a little break here and there to do one of y'all's videos. So until tomorrow, that Shiny Pelipper still flying and shining away. All right, guys, thank you so much. Remember, please subscribe. You know you want to.